You're watching Pascal in the Morning. Welcome back.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, y'all? I hope you guys are doing well out there in Facebook land. It's your boy, Pascal. This is Pascal in the Morning at the beautiful, if you don't see behind me, at the beautiful Ballpark Village, y'all. Make some noise for Ballpark Village, guys. What an amazing day. It's going to be an amazing time. A great guest we have on today. It's going to be a complete and awesome freaking blessing today. It's going to be amazing. But on ones and twos, I got my boy, DJ Dan C in the house, man. What's good, my brother? How you doing, man?
Pretty good.
It's robot time? Is it robot time?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Feeling all robotical.
Hey. Anyway, also, we got Sean Hall, yo, on the comments, everybody. What is up? How you doing?
Good.
Thank you so much for being here. By the way, today is the first time we are trying something out right now. We are literally broadcasting simultaneously on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook at the same damn time. Same damn time. Today is a beautiful day. I'm excited about it because we got somebody who has so much fame and so many memes all over the social medias. We had to go and spread our little fingers out there and give this thing a shot. My boy Ken Bone is in the house, y'all. Make some noise for that, man. I'm very excited about it. So if this is your first time checking this show out on YouTube or Twitter or on Facebook, please go and share this feed. Go and give us a bunch of likes. Go and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go like our Facebook page. Also retweet this. Give us a bunch of hearts on Periscope. It would mean the world to us. We work really hard to do what we love every morning at 10 a.m. Monday through Friday, right here on the Pascal in the Morning Show. But today is a special one because we are doing a satellite show right here from Ballpark Village, downtown St. Louis, which is a huge, huge blessing. But anyway, how you guys doing? How you guys been? What was your days like?
Day is good.
Yeah?
Day is really good. I had a very busy day yesterday and night. And
How so busy? How was your day? Why was it so busy? What was up with that?
I was doing stuff, working, and just nonstop. So
Just working nonstop.
working nonstop.
Just grinding. Grinding? Yeah, baby. Okay. Well, that's what's up. That's what's up. Also, we do, real quick, before I go over to Dan C and talk about his crazy day, because, you know, he always has some crazy stories. Before we get into that, we are going to be doing a big giveaway on the show today. So definitely, please send us a message through Facebook, Twitter, or youtube.com/The Pascal Show. Please go and send us your cell phone number. We will call you live. That's right. We will call you live on the show today. And it's a chance to get, can you throw me that real quick? That t-shirt? No, that t-shirt.
Just throw it.
Thank you, Ken.
Bang!
Bang!
Just like that. Boom.
Get a chance to win this sexy Arch Apparel t-shirt. If you're from St. Louis or you love St. Louis or you love the Cards, speaking of home opener that's coming up here soon here, if you're a big fan of Arch Apparel, definitely send us your cell phone number and we will call you live on the show today, later on in the show, all right? Once again, you want this t-shirt, pretty sexy, right? Like I said yesterday, sexy swag, sexy swag. Anyway, my boy Dan C, how was your day yesterday, and how's your day so far today? Good?
Yeah, you know, I'm happy it's not raining. You know?
Yeah, the sun is out today, which is crazy.
Weird.
I thought it was gonna be 5 days of just nonstop rain.
It's kind of cloudy, but not rainy. I'll take it.
And I don't know where you guys are at. We had some people from San Jose, Dallas, you know, out in California watching the show yesterday. Definitely comment down below. Let us know where you're watching this show from right now. It'd mean the world to us. Keep the comments going, keep the comments flowing and all that. But yeah, man, I'm very, very happy that the sun is out. It's almost like a breath of fresh air, man.
Yeah.
An absolute breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
You know?
Literally.
Insane. But speaking of breath of fresh air, I got this lady. She's amazing, an amazing fitness guru, very talented individual. We're starting something new today. Every Friday, it is called Fitness Friday. Take a look.
This is Jessica Cameron, and I'm here to show you a couple moves you can do at home without any equipment. All you need is your dining room chair. Please don't look at my kitchen floor while I'm doing this because I am not a good cleaner, but I do like to work out. So let's go. First move, we're gonna do step up 10 times each leg, just like this. You're pushing down through the step as you step up. The next move is a bridge. It's great for the glutes. Put your heels on the chair, lie back, press your heels into the chair as you rise up, squeeze the glutes. We'll do 20 of these. The next move is an advanced move for the core. So you'll be using your arms and your core. It's pretty advanced, so if you have any back issues, I would do this one flat on the ground. You put your feet on the chair, like so. Hands on the ground, and you're gonna do a shoulder tap, keeping your hips stable. 20 reps of that. Last move is 20 mountain climbers. Works the core, gets the heart rate up, good for the arms as well. Just bringing those knees up 20 times. And then you'll repeat this circuit 3 to 5 times through, as many times as you can. Take a break at the end of completing all 4 exercises.
And that was Fitness Friday with Jessica Cameron. Definitely check her out. She's very, very talented. She's all over IG. Speaking of which, we are also live on IG right now as well. What's up, IG? Anyway, definitely follow us on Facebook, Instagram. Our Instagram is @The Pascal Show. Please go and check us out. We got all our photos and behind-the-scenes stuff, all the crazy antics that we have going on before we start the show and even after we start the show, which is really great. So definitely follow us on that as well, because we're trying to bulk up that little Instagram channel, that little Instagram platform a little bit.
With some protein powder.
With some protein powder. We need some steroids, some protein powder. We need everything. We need some America. We need to pump it up with a little bit of HGH. Let's just be real. All right.
Wait a minute.
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
Hey.
Wait a minute. Whoa,
Hey.
whoa.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Put a little hot sauce on it.
Maybe not. Some hot sauce. But anyway, well, we are going to go into another segment that I like to call Let's Talk.
Now you've got to be kidding me.
He needs some milk.
And in things that I want to talk about in Let's Talk. All right. So just the other day, I'm at the supermarket, you know, going and getting my food, that kind of thing. You know, guys, we do that, right?
Yeah.
I'm assuming we don't
course.
all
Oh,
just
yeah.
drive up to the, you know, Wendy's, window just to get takeout and all that stuff. We actually cook our own food, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
I don't know about these guys, but this is what I do.
Who says that?
What's it?
Drive-through? What's drive-through?
What's drive-through? What is drive-through?
What
You
is
know what I
that?
mean? I eat everything organic.
What are you
Anyway,
talking
so I'm in the supermarket. I'm hanging out, or
fancy.
I'm not hanging out at the supermarket, but I'm getting my food. And all of a sudden, I see this kid run right by me, all right? But then all of a sudden, he gets jerked back so hard that he falls on his butt.
Get over here.
Why? Because he has a leash.
Get over here.
He literally had a leash on his hand, like around his wrist. A leash on his wrist. Now, I gotta ask you guys that, because I know there's a lot of parents and people that watch the show and all that. Definitely comment down below and let me know what you think. Is that necessary for your kid?
Nope.
Is it necessary? You know? Or is it just like a glorified dog kind of thing? I don't know. Comment down below, let me know what you think. The leash for kids, is it necessary? I'm gonna go over here with Dan. What do you think, man?
First of all, they're not new. I remember my mom having an orange one on me back in the the 80s.
Way back in the
when
day.
I was a child. My mom had one, and I'd rather put my kid on a leash and to check them than give them some Adderall or Ritalin. What else they pumping these kids with? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it helps, you know, because little kids are quick and fast. And in a way, you don't have to hold them and carry them. And like you said, if they get a little out of hand, you just yank them back. Get over here. You pull them back like on Mortal Kombat. You know what I'm saying?
Or, you know, he just literally ran the length of the leash, and he just got sprung back.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
He
got
learned a
thrown
valuable
back.
lesson. He learned a valuable
Real
lesson.
quick. He learned a valuable
Yeah.
lesson? Okay, Sean, what do you think, man?
With me, like, I don't really care for it because me personally.
Some opposing conversation
Well,
here.
me-
This is
he's
nice.
got Adderall.
I like that. I like that.
Personally,
I'll give him an Adderall.
Me personally, with my son, not needed. It was just my voice.
Oh.
Like, hey. You know, just like that.
Oh, so you established dominance real early in life, so that they know. That means just come back. They're like,
he was doing chores at a young age. I'm just saying.
You had to watch the dishes at 2, huh?
You know, push that button, son.
He just did the dad voice too. He was like, push that button, son. See what happens, son.
Yeah, no.
You call your kid son? Do you call your son son?
I do.
When he's in trouble?
But it's a different. No. I call him by his government.
Ooh, you do that thing?
Yeah.
Like,
His son goes, yes, father.
Michael Henry Smith is just like,
government.
oh, I'm in trouble.
You know what's up?
I'm in trouble. He just called me by my
When I
government
call
name.
him son, I don't say it like, what's up, son? It's like, son.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Son.
Yeah.
Son.
Yes.
Machu, like that kind of thing?
Like Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever, for sure. But anyway, comment down below. Let me know what you think. Man, the child leash thing, I see it a lot lately. I've been seeing it around, you know, to the point where, you know, it ain't out in the counties. It's even now in the city now. See little black kids running around with these things on.
Hey,
I'm just
80s,
saying.
80s right here.
I'm just saying. It's a little interesting. Anyway, so definitely let me know. Is it something that you guys would use or not? You know, do you think the kids should just be free range, or should they be contained? Why am I talking like they're like chicken?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Should they be free range chicken? You know, grass fed, or should they just be like let alone and just let them roam free? You know, let a dog roam and they'll find his way home.
Get back
Right?
to the coop.
Oh,
Yeah, I threw out some DMX. Anyway, well, we're going to get going, but when we come back, we're going to be sitting down with the very amazing man. What's the word? Enigmatic? I can't even say the word.
Infamous.
The infamous
Yeah.
Ken Bone. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Deuces.
I'm sorry, I can't make this interview boring because this man is too exciting as a host. And I'm truly saying this, and if y'all can't do this, me and this man here is going to leave and go somewhere else where we can get some love. I want everyone in the building to say, I love Pascal on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
The Fur and Leather Center, providing the highest of fur and leather goods.
IDEX Media does a lot. From IDEX Photography to IDEX Films. We help create forever memories and forever impressions. Imagination. Image a world. IDEX Media.
Awesome sauce. Yeah, baby.
Nowhere will you find more selection, greater style, or a more colorful collection of the finest mink, chinchilla, fox, and sable coats, jackets, wraps, and accessories than the Fur Center. Now until January 7th, save up to 80% off. Stop in today for the best selection.
You're watching Pascal in the Morning. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If this is your first time checking out this show, yeah, you can make it a little bit tighter. Come on in, man. Bring in that shot. Bring in that shot. There we go.
Ooh, you better get.
If this is your first time checking out this show on YouTube, Twitter, or Facebook, and even Instagram, please go and like, give us a bunch of love. Click on that heart button, all that stuff. It's a party over here. We're having a great time. You know how it is. This is Pascal in the Morning Show right here at Ballpark Village. Anyway, my guest, I'm very honored to have, but before we get into him and talk to him and all that stuff, we are going to show a very famous clip that got him very famous for what he does today. So, here's this clip. Check it out.
One more question from Ken Bone about energy policy. Ken?
What steps will your energy policy take to meet our energy needs while at the same time remaining environmentally friendly and minimizing job loss for fossil power plant workers?
Mr. Trump, 2 minutes.
Absolutely. I think it's such a great question.
So please, put your hands together for the very amazing Ken Bone, everybody.
What's up, my friend? Good to see you again.
How you been?
I've been really well. How about you?
Man, I've been good. Grinding, working, the usual thing. The usual thing.
I've seen a lot of your work on the show. I've seen you at the Blues games, man. You're lighting.
Thanks, man. I'm just working a lot. It's just staying consistent. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
just
totally.
staying consistent. So tell me, okay, so after everything, after you got, after that interview or that question during the debates and all that, what happened? Like, what was the thing that happened right when you walked out the door?
Well, when I left, they told me, like, we'll have security walk you back to the car because there's probably going to be reporters and all kinds of people wanting to talk to you. And I was like, cool, I'll get my picture in the paper and my grandma can clip it out, put it in her scrapbook. And then we walked back to the parking garage. There wasn't nobody. There wasn't no reporters. There wasn't nothing. I was kind of bummed out. And I get in my car, unlock my glove compartment, turn my phone on, and I got like 200 text messages and my voicemail box is full and 1,000 Facebook friend requests. And I already got reporters leaving me messages wanting to talk to me the next day. It was weird. It was bizarre.
So what do you think, in your own personal opinion, why you became so instantly famous?
Well, these were, like, if you look at the polling data, these were the two most unlikable candidates in history. The only person that was less popular than Hillary Clinton as a candidate ever was Donald Trump. And they just hated each other, and they were nasty to each other, and all of their supporters hated each other.
Yeah.
And so here's this guy that's just kind of nice and goofy looking.
Right.
He looks like he doesn't want any trouble. And then he gets up and, I ask a question and, that was actually halfway intelligent. Maybe this guy's got something to say.
The question was very insightful, very well thought out, the whole nine. Obviously, it's in a realm that you're familiar with because of the job that you have, right?
Yeah, I got to go to that job when I leave here, so we can't have no drinks after the show, I guess.
No kidding, no beers, right? Yeah. That sucks. So, what is it that you do exactly, so people know?
So I work at a power plant. If you imagine Homer Simpson sitting at the board, working all the controls,
right?
Except I'm better at it than he is. But basically do the same thing.
I like that. Oh, man. But, hey, that's awesome. By the way, guys, if you guys have any questions for Ken Bone, please definitely comment down below. We will read them live on the show for you. Also, still got that giveaway coming up, so definitely send us a phone number through Messenger and all that stuff, and we will call you live, like I said, live on the show, so you can get some cool Arch Apparel swag. But I have had you on my show a couple times before, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to run this quick clip of the last time you were on my show. So we're going to take a look. Check it out. I want to know, who did you vote for?
I never have told anybody who I voted for.
You got to just say it, man.
Well,
who cares now?
For better or for worse, there are actually people out there, especially young people, that listen to my opinion because I'm on the internet. And I don't feel that's fair to the democratic process for some goofy guy who got picked at random, who wears a cartoon character costume, to be able to tell these kids what to think.
Right.
And so I would rather take my time and educate them about what's going on. On my Twitter handle at KenBone18, I try to do a Periscope chat about once a week.
Right.
And just talk about current events and inform these kids that you have rights and you can get out and be politically active. And you don't have to wait until you're in your 30s like my generation did. You can get out and affect change right now. And get them out there and let them think for themselves because they have a lot more ideas and a lot more to say than I do myself. So I'm glad to have played a little part in getting them out there. And I don't want to try to taint them by telling them what to think because they have their own ideas.
Right. You were on the show. I'll be honest. Your answer was very well thought out, very, very insightful. It was a very good answer, right?
Well, I try.
So my question is, how many times have people asked you who you voted for?
Thousands. I don't know. People still ask me who I vote for. Most people that ask me still today are like internet trolls. Right. I love internet trolls. I love, like retweeting them and clapping back at them because they don't expect like a public figure, even a really minor one like me, to respond to them. Like the commenter a few minutes ago who said, "You remember me from the Toy Story movie." That was me, the hero who tried to reunite Woody with his people.
Okay. Woo, snap. There we go. Uh-oh. He's clapping back, son. Man, you've been doing this for a while now, so you got some thick skin for sure, right?
Oh, definitely.
Just ready to, guns fire, shots firing and everything, you know what I mean? But hold on real quick.
Hey, we're like
live interrupt.
I guess it's me.
Okay. Okay.
We are.
Are we?
It keeps interrupting.
Live video.
Maybe there's too many people on this thing. But anyway.
Yeah, your Instagram's done as well.
Yeah, it might be out. But anyway, so my question to you is this: who did you vote for?
I have never told anybody except for my wife. And one time I got really drunk and told the co-host of my podcast. And now people ask him who I voted for. He won't tell you neither, though.
Oh, and I'm sure he's getting terrorized. So your podcast, though, I know that. When did you start your podcast?
We did season 1 starting back in August, like leading up into my anniversary of being a meme from the debate. Season 2 started just a couple weeks ago on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/thekenbonezone. So we're only 2 episodes in to season 2, but we're really happy with what we do. It's mostly me and my buddy Josh from high school. We get together, we talk about the news, we try not to make it such a bummer.
Right.
Talk about a few stories and have a few beers.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's a blast.
Sounds like pretty good. You don't bring in other people, guests, and like interview a bunch of people Skyping or anything crazy like that?
Well, next week we'll have Shoshana Weissman from the R Street Institute. It's
nice.
It's a think tank out in Washington. She's real cool, young lady with a lot of interesting thoughts and like 8 different colors of hair. So she's a blast.
Oh, I bet she is. So other than your podcast, is there anything else that you're like in the middle of or about to do, getting revved up for?
Well, mostly what I focus on is the speaking engagements that I do. I talk to local high schools and high schools all across the country and tell the kids how important it is to be politically active, how you don't have to hate people that don't agree with you. Mm-hmm. You can have a productive discussion. You don't have to treat politics like a sports team where it's like some kind of rivalry. You can actually have a productive discussion if you don't agree, as long as you're both coming from a genuine place that actually want better for people, then you don't have to agree. I'm not saying you have to be like buddies with Nazis, but I'm saying that you don't have to call people Nazis just because they don't agree with how we should deal with like healthcare or something.
I see what you're saying. That's a good point. I mean, I feel like everybody needs a platform in which they can just actually speak their minds, in an unbiased situation where people could just discuss things and just talk it out, speak out their differences instead of just what I'm ham on each other.
That's what I'm trying to tell the kids is you don't have to hate each other and you don't have to I've been famous before for a couple of days. It's not like fulfilling. It's not an amazing thing that completes you as a person. It's not a goal unto itself. Right. If it happens for you someday, it happens. If not, it doesn't define who you are. So I gave that speech last week in Shippensburg, Pennsylvania. I went out there to a local high school, and next month I'll be doing it at Yale University. So I'm moving up to the Ivy League.
Wow, man. Yale University.
Yeah.
That's incredible, man.
I'm going to push him for an honorary doctorate.
When is that? When are you doing that?
That's supposed to be the last week of April. We got to iron out the date.
Sorry?
We got to iron out the date. It'll be in the last week of April.
Oh, that's excellent, man.
So all you Ivy League folks, come on out.
That's excellent. Congratulations, man. I'm excited for you. That's Yale, guys.
That's going to be cool.
Yale, that's huge. But hey, we're going to go into a quick commercial break, but when we come back, we're going to be playing a quick game of Take a Sip Challenge. It is Fire Fridays, so it's going to be a little crazy. So see you guys in a minute. Deuces.
You're going to perform tonight. I can't make this interview boring because this man is too exciting as a host. And I'm truly saying this, and if y'all can't do this, me and this man here is going to leave and go somewhere else where we can get some love. I want everyone in the building to say, I love Pascal on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
The Fur and Leather Center, providing the highest of fur and leather goods.
IDEX Media does a lot. From IDEX Photography to IDEX Films. We help create forever memories and forever impressions. Image a nation, image a world. IDEX Media.
Awesome sauce. Yeah, baby.
Nowhere will you find more selection, greater style, or a more colorful collection of the finest mink, chinchilla, fox, and sable coats, jackets, wraps, and accessories than the Fur Center. Now until January 7th, save up to 80% off. Stop in today for the best selection.
But if this is your first time checking out this show, thank you so much on YouTube, Twitter, and on Facebook. This is the Pascal in the Morning Show. I'm Pascal. I'm with Ken Bone. Make some noise for Ken Bone. Yeah. Can I get some little bit of mood music for this wonderful game called Take a Sip Challenge? It's gonna be crazy. Real quick, the game is this. And it's Fire Fridays. So the game is a little bit different, all right? So we got 5 shots in front of us. Ken Bone has 5, I got 5, okay? All of them are full of hot sauce. We have a question per shot. Now we have to answer that question with all the sincerity and all the honesty of our hearts as much as we can. Or, if we can't answer the question, we take the shot, all right? This is called Take a Sip Challenge. So, he's got his handful of questions for me, and I got a handful of questions for you. Sound fair?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, brother. So, since you are the guest, I'm going to ask you the question first. Ready?
All right, let's go.
So for the first, and I'm sorry, I forgot to say. And the hot sauce of the day that we're using today is Red Hot Riplets hot sauce. Did you know that they have hot sauce? Now you do. So go ahead and definitely check their stuff out. They're pretty amazing, amazing stuff. Right here, Red Hot Riplets hot sauce. All right, so we're gonna keep it right there so that they can see. Check them out online. All right, Old Vienna, awesome stuff. Anyway, first question. Okay, I have no idea. I don't even know what these questions are. So this should be very. Ooh, okay. What will put you in the doghouse?
My wife doesn't like if I don't spend enough time at home. Like, it doesn't matter how busy I am with work or with traveling or doing anything else. Gotta have time, engage face to face with her, not just like sitting in the same room, but reminding her that she's the most important person that there is.
Okay, so no strip club, no nothing like that.
No, I've never really been a strip club guy because my wife's real hot and she's at home and I can actually like touch her for no money.
Actually, it's the house and the cars and the clothing and stuff. So you still, I guess, well, all right. Okay, well that's good enough for me. Yeah. You got away with that one. Now it's my turn.
That was great.
Let's get it. My turn.
Right.
That's good.
All right.
That's good.
Is that empty?
Good. All right. What is something you would not tell your mama? Who might be watching?
Let us see. Something I would not tell my mama. Wow. Oh, you know what? Something I wouldn't tell my mama, and she probably already is going to be seeing this, I'm sure. Any time that I've ever gotten laid in the house.
Very nice. She doesn't want to know about
That's
it anyway.
fair. No, she don't want to know about that. Come on now. So that one isn't so bad. All right, next one. Next round. For the second line of shots, Red Hot Riblet hot sauce. All right. Which is actually, this is a very good one because I actually want to ask you this too. So Cam Soda, the porn streaming site.
Yeah.
Is it true that they offered you about like $130,000 to do a porn?
They put out a press release saying that they were offering me $100,000 to do a 1-hour live stream on their site, and it didn't have to be anything sexual, to just do a 1-hour stream. But they never actually called me, and they didn't give any contact information or anything. Whenever somebody gets like 15 minutes of fame or whatever, they just float that out there for free publicity, hoping that shows will pick up on it. And it worked. The Today Show talked about it, and Fox News talked about it. But nobody ever called me. I'd have sat and just drank beer for an hour for $100,000.
Man, okay, well, okay, so this is the question, actually, because I was going to ask you that earlier, but we had the feed break out. So, can you be with a porn star or be one? And who would the porn star be if you had a choice?
Oh, could I be one? Or could I be with one? If I had to be with one, my wife is probably not watching. I guess I would say Danny Daniels. Has that really good
Danny Daniels.
Girl Next Door look to her.
I have no idea who that is, but I'm sure everyone's going to be on Pornhub checking her out right about now.
She looks like a girl I went to high school with, but I don't think it's her. I don't think.
Okay, my turn. My turn.
All right.
Oh, do you know what your porn star name would be if you were to be a porn star? Random question.
Yeah, it would be Lucas Ivy.
What is it again?
Lucas Ivy.
Lucas Ivy.
Okay, you do that,
street name.
Yeah,
and,
like the street name and all that. Yeah.
Okay. So you lived off of like Lucas Street, and your dog was named Ivy?
Well,
flip it around.
The dog was named Lucas, and the street was called Ivy Lane, but it didn't sound as good that way, so I flipped
it. Okay. All right, my turn.
All right. If you had to give a kidney either to the president or to a serial killer, who would you give it to?
Oh my God.
So you're gonna have a Trump kidney, or you're gonna have a serial killer kidney, and you only got to keep one kidney.
That's not fair, man. Well, you know what? Honestly, he runs our country. Not saying that I'm a supporter. Yeah. I'm not. But he runs our country. So if I had to choose between a serial killer, if it was a serial killer or Trump, I'd give the kidney to Trump.
Yeah, you don't have to like the dude to not want him to die.
I don't
Plus,
want him to,
with a Pascal kidney, he instantly becomes a 20% better president.
I like that. Hey, I like that answer. Thank you. Thank you. Ken Bone, guys. All right, my turn now. Ooh. Tell me a dark secret.
I don't know. I got that nice guy image though. We already talked porn, so.
Dang! We got a hot sauce. We got a shot of hot sauce. Oh man, oh man. You know, by the way,
that's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh yeah.
That's Red Hot Riplets, guys. You can take a photo of this.
There we go.
This is Red Hot Riplets, guys. All right. So, your turn.
All right.
You can play that. He needs some milk. Because we got some milk, actually, finally.
Who did you vote for?
Who did I vote for?
Who did you vote for?
Who did I vote for? See, that's supposed to be for you.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I got the other pile, but it asked you.
It might have been the other pile. But who did I vote for? I voted for Clinton.
Well, there you go.
I voted for Clinton. So far, I'm flying through these like this ain't nothing, bruh. This ain't nothing. That's funny.
You are flying through.
I'm not kidding. This is not a lie. Who did you vote for?
Well, see, I promised everybody I wouldn't tell, so I can't. But I will tell you, I did not vote for myself. I did vote for one of the real candidates, but it wasn't Jill Stein, because she sucks.
Oh! 2 in a row, guys. 2 in a row. Okay, your turn. This is easy. This is so easy. We have Valencia Dale says, good answer, nice save.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
I know what I'm doing. So what would put you in the doghouse?
Oh, man. A lot of things would put me in the doghouse. I mean, you know, like, just depends on the girl you're dating, right?
Yeah, you know,
right?
Your lady is a fine one, and she has a right to hold you to a high standard.
Yeah, shout out. She's a beautiful woman. I mean, maybe talking to somebody a little bit too much or too long, more than I need to, or something like that. I mean, I don't know. A lot of things. You know, looking somebody up on Instagram, or sliding in somebody's DM, which I've never done. But I mean, you know, I think it's the staple things that any other person would want to be.
She needs to know that she is number one.
Exactly, number one. She's the number one. So you're the one that I on day, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, so is it my turn or your turn? I'm sorry.
It's your turn to
ask.
ask.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. Oh no, see, that's the same question. I can't ask you that one. So we got to go to the last one here. And that's the same one here, too.
Well, that's okay. That means
you know what?
It's a wild card. That means you get to ask me anything you want.
So we got 2 more questions, so I can ask you anything. Wild card time. Can I get an Let's get it.
Wild card.
This is the wild card section where I get to pull anything out of my ass right now. So, there's a lot in there. That sounded so wrong on so many, you know what I'm saying? Pause, hella pause. Anyway, okay, so my question for you is this. Okay. Have you ever been in contact with an ex-girlfriend since the recent explosion of your name and, you know, all this internet success? Has there been any temptation? I'm changing the question. Has there been any temptation, and have you answered to any of it?
Well, I did have an ex-girlfriend message me on Facebook, but she's married now and she's got kids, and it was nothing like, you know, get back together or whatever.
Right.
She was just real nice about it, like congratulations and whatever. And I wouldn't want to get with any of my ex-girlfriends because I definitely lucked out with what I got now.
Good.
I think I peaked and locked it in there, so there's no ladies in the past I'd want to go back to.
You got her on lock. Okay, that's a good answer. I'll give you that one. Okay, your turn.
All right. Let's see.
You can go deep, man. Go ahead, bruh. Go ahead.
Okay. I know you do a lot of media work, and you don't want to sell out anybody because you love doing it all. You love doing the show. You love doing the Pascal show on Thursdays. You love doing the morning show. You love working the blues. But which one, if you could only do one, what would it be?
Shot, 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 shot.
All right. Ooh, let me do this better, right?
He needs some
Good man.
milk.
That's like asking you to pick between your children.
That's really good, actually. Wow. Wow, that's good.
It's a complex flavor.
It's like, pow! Okay. All right. No, I'm good. I'm just thinking about my next question. What is the most you've gotten paid for any of your stuff? As far as like items. Have you been paid by somebody to not tell who you voted for?
No, I've never accepted any money either to tell who I voted for or to not say who I voted for. That's never been a term in any contract or nothing. The most single money I made on anything, I sold some T-shirts with my face on them and I made $67,000. That was the biggest one thing that we did.
Can I throw a little bonus question?
Sure.
Because I'm going to cut a little deep. You cool with that?
Yeah, do it.
So what are your thoughts on Jennifer Lawrence?
I like Jennifer Lawrence a lot. And like the comments that I made about her on Reddit.
Exactly.
It was.
Explain the Reddit conversation, please.
So 2 people were arguing back and forth about how like the leaked nude pictures of Jennifer Lawrence was, one guy was saying it's her fault for even taking them pictures. And I jump in, I'm like, no, look at it like this. If I leave my wallet on top of my car and somebody steals my wallet, maybe I shouldn't have left it there, but you shouldn't have stole it. You're still the bad guy.
Right.
And to kind of make a joke out of it, and I was like, and the bad guy in this situation is me, because I looked at her naked pictures and I liked them. Right. So, yeah, that was wrong of me to say, to make a joke about a serious thing like that. And if I ever met her in person, I would tell her I was sorry, because that's an invasion of her privacy. Right. But the point of that comment was supposed to be, she's not the bad guy for doing it. She was, you know, doing whatever with her man, which is her right, in her bedroom.
Right.
We were the bad guys for stealing her stuff and looking at it.
Now, but I would ask anybody out there, because it happened to Safari, this reality show guy, hip-hop artist, Safari. It's happened to Kim Kardashian, Paris Hilton. It goes on into legacy, into eons of just stuff, leaked stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So to everybody out there, can you blame him for even looking? Because I would, if I found out, I would. Yep. I'm just saying, wouldn't you show?
Yeah.
I would too. So, you know. Yeah, exactly. It's not too bad. Okay, so you can ask me a question. One last one.
All right.
You can cut even deeper. It's fine.
Last one.
Last one, and then we got to be out.
All right. St. Louis, that is our home. That's what we love. That is my favorite city. Everything about it, from toasted raviolis to Old Vienna hot sauce and red hot riplets. If you had to live anywhere else in the world, but could never come back to St. Louis, like you get to go anywhere you want, live anywhere you want, but you're not allowed to come back, would you do it?
Anywhere in the country.
Anywhere in the whole world you can live.
Anywhere in the country, whole world, the whole nine.
The whole world, and you get to do whatever job you want while you're there, and you don't have to worry about it. You get to keep doing the Pascal show. Everybody's still watching, everybody still loves it, but you don't get to come back to your home. You don't get to come back to St. Louis. Do you do it?
I'll say this, I couldn't do it because my family's here, and family's over everything.
Absolutely.
Family over everything.
That's what's great about this town. It's the biggest small town in the world.
Biggest small town in the freaking world. Well, you know what? You just did it. You just went through all these shots. You killed it. You just did 2 shots, which I'm really proud of, man.
Yeah.
Really, really proud of.
I'm happy
Let
with
everybody
myself.
know where you're going to be going to next. I know you have something with Yale. Tell them about it and where they can find your stuff, your social media handles, the whole nine. Give it to that camera right there. Let them all know.
I'm at KenBone18 on Twitter. You check me out there. My podcast is youtube.com/thekenbonezone. If you are a high school or a nonprofit organization that wants me to come talk to you, I do not charge an appearance fee. You just got to pay for travel. And it doesn't have to be nice. I'll fly the cheapest airline and you put me in a hotel as long as there ain't any rats. I'll come. I just want to get the message out. If you're like a big rich company or somebody wants me to come to a birthday party, we'll talk about that too. It might cost you a couple dollars.
All right. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Hey, everybody, give it up for Ken Bone. That was the Take It Sip Challenge. Thank you to Old Vienna Red Hot Riplets Hot Sauce for helping us out. Hot sauce. This stuff is actually delicious. You want to do one more with me?
Yeah, let's do it.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, mate.
He needs some milk.
Anyway, it is Easter weekend, so I hope you guys who celebrate Easter have a very great, wonderful, and safe Easter. Next week is going to be a crazy one. We got the home opener for the Cardinals coming up, so we'll be shooting remotely something really nice and special. We'll keep you guys up to date on that and everything, but definitely tune in if you're on Facebook, Twitter, and on YouTube. If you're watching this for the very first time, please definitely go and click the like button. Give us a bunch of likes. Go and follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and on Twitter. It means a lot to us. It's all at The Pascal Show. Very, very simple. Anyway, Ken Bone in the house. Was a blessing having you here, my brother. Fun with the Fire Fridays, taking a sip. Anyway, you guys can come over here, man. Show some love. Anyway, it's about to go. It's about time to go home. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. Love all you guys out there. Have a safe and wonderful weekend. Happy Easter, all you out there that celebrate. Much love to you guys. Peace.
Peace.
Hey, hot sauce.
Pretty damn good, actually.
Hot sauce. Hot sauce.
Oh,
hot sauce.
Good.
Hot sauce.
You're going to perform tonight. I can't make this interview boring because this man is too exciting as a host. And I'm.
You're watching Pascal in the Morning. Welcome back.